10 places to visit in Guyana. Guyana is a country in South America that is located on the continent and is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean. George is the city's capital, and like any other country, Guyana has its share of interesting spots to visit. This English-speaking country is culturally linked to the Caribbean, with cricket and calypso music. This is the world's third smallest sovereign state on the continent of South America, with a wealth of gorgeous and stunning sights to explore. Grace Media has compiled a list of 10 places to visit in Guyana. Please be sure you subscribe to this channel as we begin the countdown. 10. Shell Beach. Everyone enjoys going to the beach to unwind and get some fresh air. Guyana, like every other country, has a beach where you may cool off from the sun's rays. The most well-known beach in the country is the Shell Beach. If you're not in the mood to swim, that doesn't mean you can't go to this beach. Some people gather here to see the annual turtle nesting phenomenon. Late March through late August is the best time to observe this. Sea turtles of all kinds and sizes gather to the coast to deposit their eggs during this time. Coming here allows you to witness some of South America's unspoiled coastline, where tiny villages and bamboo huts sprinkle the lagons, and the sand is flanked by untamed stretches of jungle. 9. Paracas. Paracas is a port town on the Essequibo River's coast with a lot of metal containers, huts, and streets with very bustling and lively transportation. If you want to get the most out of your visit to Paracas, don't forget to visit the bustling market. Sunday is always the finest day to pass the time since you get to savor every moment. This town offers incredible resorts that will satisfy all of your burning wants. And when I say all, I mean all. I've been here previously, and believe me when I say that the restaurant, pool, bars, and other amenities are all really luxurious, especially considering that this island resort is located in the middle of the Essequibo water. Given that you are a newcomer, I am sure you will be asking how to travel to the resort. Don't worry, you can easily hire a tour guide to take you there to enter. The market here, which is particularly active on Sundays, has whatever good you want because the sellers will go to any length to gratify their customers. To end the day with a good night's sleep, these are good hotels that you will find very comfortable to stay in. 8. Orinduit Falls. The falls provide something very distinct and unusual to the country, and most guests who have been will readily agree. This waterfall originates in the Pacaraima Mountains, which are located near Venezuela and west of Guyana. The majority of guests that come in the fall have a more up-close and personal experience by bathing in the plunge pool and traversing the ridges around the site, or by climbing layers and terraces of rock as they go. The Iron River's channels have a plethora of waterfalls along its path. If you don't want to swim, you can go for a walk and wander around in the forest. This location exudes pure evil emotions. 7. Kaieteur National Park. I'm sure hearing about the waterfall will make you feel as if you've arrived. But I'm sorry to deflate your expectations, because this national park is the real deal. This cascades a mind-blowing 226 meters down the Pacaraima Mountains escarpments. While the biodiversity and pristine trees are great draws, the peace resistance is undeniable here. Furthermore, the Siparuni region is a big and costly protected territory that rises and falls with the Guyana Tepui's massive barrier ridges. This national park has so much to offer that it is a must-see destination. This autumn is a true gem tucked deep within the rainforest. This national park has existed for over 1 billion years, yet the scenery remains pure and breathtaking. There are no gates or barriers, but this adds to the mysterious and unspoiled environment. 6. Port Merritt. This mountain is close to the Brazilian border and is known to be South America's largest tabletop peak. When you look at it from a larger perspective, it's not just individuals from different continents who have come to visit this location. Brazil is only a short distance away, so you can imagine how busy it can get. The landform's roadways are extremely difficult to navigate, even for the most experienced hikers and cyclists. Despite these hurdles, people nevertheless take the risk and climb this mountain because it contains much beauty to allow the obstacles to be an impediment. This mountain is warm and inviting, and it's also a terrific sight to get a glimpse of Guyana's agricultural core, with a farmer's market selling fresh fruits right from the fields. 5. New Amsterdam. The regional capital of East Berbice Quarantine has flitted from Dutch masters who held influence over the lowlands plantation since it was formed in the mid-18th century. This town is one of Guyana's largest and is located close to the capital, Georgetown. This town has schools, a hospital, and a port, which is not surprising given that it is a large city, the largest in the state. In New Amsterdam, you can shop or even take a jungle tour. 4. Bartica. This location used to be known as the entrance to the inside. It was a popular stopping point for prospectors and miners on their route to the far-flung gold and mineral dig sites that erupted in bucket loads between the mountain Potaro Siperuni in the previous century. Things have changed over the years, and this town is now a thriving center with a lot to offer, particularly to their neighbor Brazil, who has benefited from her for years. 3. Iwacrama Forest. The forest is one of the world's few remaining swaths of pristiner primeval rainforest. This forest is known for its soaring canopies, which may reach heights of 30 meters in some areas. The forest is located in the heart of the country, and the plants are all interconnected and abundant. This is one of the things that has contributed to the uniqueness of this location, making a visit worthwhile. Many animals and plant species with various biological roots live in the forest. There are also enormous armadillos and howler monkeys to be seen here. A waterfall and a mountain stream can also be found in the woodland. Sapphires are available across the rope bridge and mud paths from one of the few lodges that have sprung up along the river channel. 2. Linden. The very earliest version of Guyana's culture and heritage can be found here. Minerals and bauxite abound in this town. Tourists who come here are particularly interested in seeing and watching numerous sorts of birds and animals. Linden has a highly rich soil and a lush green forest that is home to a variety of animal species. Thousands of prospectors and miners flock to this tropical location to harvest bauxite from the hills that line the Demerara River. The Linden Museum of Socio-Cultural Heritage in the heart of town chronicles the history and development of this mining past, revealing the progression of the town from a tented outpost in the early 1900s to a mechanized industrial center today, even if many of the shaft mines have since closed. 1. Georgetown. This is Guyana's capital city, which was created in 1781 during the Dutch colonization period, and afterwards came under the jurisdiction of the French and British. Indeed, Georgetown's golden age coincided with the peak of colonial authority in the United States, as its name, named after England's King George III, suggests. Miners, plantation builders, architects, statesmen, and others flocked to Demerara to help as the city transitioned from Dutch to French to British rule. There are numerous administration and government buildings, as well as hotels, in this area. This town is well known for its calming effects. There is also a beautiful rainforest and an interesting wildlife reserve in this town. The port serves the town's economy, as well as the rest of the country. What good is a capital city if it doesn't have a beach? Beaches, on the other hand, must be accessible. The beach here affords another lovely perspective of the city. Discover Guyana's beating heart with a variety of significant attractions such as the Kaieteur Falls, Iwacrama animals, and savanna culture such as rodeo stories. Be inspired by the natural wonders and unique ecology. Make this country the location of your next vacation. For more interesting updates, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.